I'm Carol. I'm the travel coordinator for Shelby Senior Services. Look who I've got with me today. It is Warren, my husband, and he goes on a lot of our trips. So I've asked him to come and help me out today. Where are we going next?
Savannah.
Yes, but not yet. We're going to go June the 6th through the 12th in 2021. Here's what the flyer looks like. Yes, 2021, June the 6th through the 12th. The cost on this trip is $7.89 per person, and that's based on 2 people in the room. If you want to go as a single, we have room, and that's an additional $259, which brings it to $1,048 for a single. Okay, so there's a lot packed into this trip, isn't there?
Yes, lovely trip.
Where do we leave from?
We leave from Kroger parking lot, and I will tell you, this is one of my favorite trips, and I always get kidded on this because every trip's my favorite trip, but this truly is a beautiful trip, and the time of year we're going, everything will be in bloom, and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. I think you'll love it.
What do you like best about Savannah?
Well, first of all, you're going to see where the Civil War actually started. The first shot was fired that started the Civil War, which is going to be, I think it's always interesting, and it's kind of like traveling back in time.
Yes, that was at Fort Sumter, and we will be taking a harbor cruise and going out to see Fort Sumter. On the way back, you're going to notice all of the coastline, the most beautiful homes that dot that coastline. And so it's well worth going out to see Fort Sumter, which is an included trip. It's not extra or anything. We're going to have 6 days. On the first day, again, we're leaving from the Kroger parking lot, and usually we leave around 8 o'clock. And we will have an overnight stop, so that means that we're going to have an overnight bag to take in. You'll have 2 bags that are allowed. One's a big bag, and the other is an overnight bag. And the overnight bag is the only thing that goes in when we go on the trip and stay overnight before we get to our destination. So, then the day 2, then, after breakfast, we'll check out and travel on to Charleston. That's where we're going to go first. And we'll meet a guide and do a historic Charleston tour. What do you remember about Charleston?
Truthfully, not much.
Not much.
I got my hair cut today, and it's messed up my memory. I'm the only guy I know that spent $300 for a haircut. They charged me by the ounce that they took off.
Oh, my. Should have brought it home. We could have bailed it.
Yes. They sold it outside for cotton.
Okay. We're going to go see the College of Charleston. We're going to see Harleston Village, one of the early suburbs of the city of Charleston.
That's nice.
The Citadel, if you've never been, it's the military college of South Carolina. It says in the most famous battery with its elegant townhouses. And we have seen that, and they are beautiful.
They are.
Then we're going to go out to dinner that evening at one of Charleston's popular restaurants. What are we doing on day 3?
Don't have any idea.
I see.
I'm only along for the ride today to get educated on these trips.
Okay, we're going to go to the Charleston Tea Plantation. We've never been there before, so this will be a very educational thing. It'll allow you to see over 325 varieties of tea plants in their various stages of growth. Then we'll eat lunch in the historic district, and then we will do the harbor cruise and go out to Fort Sumter.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, we have not been to the tea plantation.
No, we haven't.
We went to another plantation, which I didn't particularly care for, and this is going to be new to both of us, right?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Okay, then we will have a dinner at one of the popular restaurants in Charleston, and then on day 4, we travel on to Savannah, and we'll go to the Visitor Center. Tell them about the Visitor Center.
Well, it is absolutely amazing, and they have it's a warehouse, and it's also like a train station, and you can spend a lot of time there. It's a lot of fun, a lot to see.
And they have a gift shop there too.
They have a gift shop everywhere we go.
Yes, we do.
We thought about, as a fundraiser for the Senior Citizen Center this year, we'd buy a large trailer and put souvenirs in it. So every time we stop, we could open that up and sell souvenirs to somebody on the trip.
Well, sounds like a winner to me. Okay. We're going to have a 2-hour guided tour of the historic national landmarks in the districts and see 2.2 square miles of the district, showing over 270 years, it says, of rich history. This is the first city that was laid out in grid shape. Normally, you just kind of meandered, and the roads fell where they may. But this one was laid out as a grid, and so it's very well done.
It's fun. That part is very, very nice. And it allows us to get out and roam around, which I enjoy. And there's the houses there. If you haven't been there, it is so unique that when you get back on, you think, I don't know, it's like going back in history, and somehow you relate to it. It's very, very enjoyable.
They're laid out in a grid so that each area is surrounds a garden area in the middle, and each of the garden areas districts has a different name, which is funny because the name of the district is not the same as the statues that are in each one of these. So it's kind of funny that you do that.
Different.
Yes, it is. There are 18th and 19th century restored buildings on the waterfront where the cotton warehouses are now. Now those are turned into restaurants and shops and just very nice. Picturesque cottages, it says. And you'll go to the city market and the colonial cemetery. And guess what we're going to do that evening? We're going to eat at Paula Deen's buffet.
I have not eaten there.
We haven't.
But we've had people on the trip that's gone there, and they say it's absolutely wonderful and the food's excellent. So that's something I am truly looking forward to.
Me too. Okay, then we go down to kind of like a little hill down to the bottom, and that is the river district, right along the river.
Cobblestone streets.
And
beautiful.
Believe me, it's kind of, you need to have good shoes on to walk on those cobblestones. But you can see all the boats that go by and lots of shops along there. It's really a neat thing to see.
The most important thing for me is food. They have a lot of food in that area, a lot of good food, and about any shop you go into, the food is absolutely excellent in it.
Yes, and they have, all kinds of, what do you call that stuff, that pecan stuff? I can't think of it. But anyway, all kinds of candies and things like pralines. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Yummy.
All kinds of chocolate and fudge and all that kind of stuff. Tonight, on day 4, you'll be doing dinner on your own. So you'll eat along the district there and find a really neat restaurant there. Lots of seafood. Of course, that's known for seafood.
They've got a lot of local artists and a lot of paintings. And if you like paintings and you like artistry and you like communicating with people very gently and easily, that trip is for, it is just a real laid-back, comfortable trip.
Yes.
With beautiful scenery, good food. It's just a very, very nice trip.
Then on day 5, following breakfast, we're going to check out of our hotel and spend some free time at the shops on the River District Street. We'll have lunch on our own at one of the restaurants there again, and then depart for our overnight stop on the way home. Then we'll get as far as we can that evening, dinner on our own this evening, and then day 6 will come on into Shelbyville. Our deposit for this trip, let's see, it's supposed to be due by March the 8th, 2021, and the final pay is due on April the 15th, 2021. The deposit is $75 per person, regardless if you're a double or a single, and it's a check made out to Shelby Senior Services. You can pay by credit card. That is a 2% fee because that's what we have to pay to service your credit card. Again, that is June the 6th through the 12th, 2021. 6 days, 5 nights. We leave from Kroger parking lot. And I will tell you that I had to roll this over from 2020 to 2021. And I already almost had a full bus. We had to start over because it is a different year, so we couldn't roll over everybody's deposit. So if you still want to go, or if you're somebody who wants, it's first come, first serve, get your check into Shelby Senior Services, 1504 South Harrison, Shelbyville, 46176, and be sure and put on your check in the memo section, Savannah and Charleston. And if you have a roommate, make sure I have all of the information for your roommate, especially the email. So that's so much better to do that because we don't have to pay postage when we send out notices that way. Do you have anything else to add?
No, this is a trip you can repeat many times and enjoy it every time. Somehow going into the South and the history and the beauty and the homes, the whole setting is just absolutely gorgeous. And anybody that doesn't enjoy this trip has to be, when I say dead, brain dead, because it's a very, very nice trip.
And you'll miss all of the good humor from him if you want.
She told me to keep the humor down today. But this is a very serious moment in time.
It's not serious.
And we're talking about investing huge amount of money here.
No, we're not. Again, $789 per person based on 2 people in the room, and another $259, bringing it to $1,048 if you are single and you want to go.
You couldn't drive in a car.
No.
And get this much for this kind of money. This is absolutely the best way to travel. It's very secure. You're around with friends. You'll be with a few people that actually are funny on this trip. And it is a very, very nice way to travel.
Yes,
very enjoyable.
Yes, it is. Okay. Good to talk to you today. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget to get your deposit in if you want to go to Savannah and Charleston in 2021.
By the way, I never thought I'd miss traveling as much as having it taken away from me.
Yeah.
Now that it's taken away from me, I'm looking forward to traveling again.
Yes, he is.
So I hope this does go again next year.
Yeah, I hope so
we get
too.
a lot of people interested, and I really sincerely want everybody to have a wonderful time.
Okay.
I always do. Thank you.
Come and join us. Bye.
Bye.